There is no generosity. Flip awful reasons Sussex not dare to accept Charles' Christmas invitation. When Meghan Markle and Prince Harry left the royal family, they reportedly did so after tense negotiations with Queen Elizabeth II, King Charles and Prince William. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were last in the UK for the Queen's funeral in mid-September. Royal author Katie Nicholl has since claimed the royal couple snubbed an invite to spend Christmas with the royal family at Sandringham. The King is set to keep the Queen's Christmas tradition alive. Christmas is always a really special time for the royal family, where they traditionally come together. That has always been at Sandringham, and my understanding is that King Charles is going to follow his mother's tradition and host a family Christmas at Sandringham this year. Harry and Meghan have been invited for Christmas, but it's our understanding that they won't be coming over to the UK. They'll be spending the holiday season in California. Harry and Meghan allegedly left without much notice and before any clear understanding of their roles had been figured out. Almost immediately following the birth of their first child, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, it was rumoured that Meghan and Harry were considering rejecting a royal title for their son. During their interview with Oprah Winfrey, the couple claimed that they did want a title for their firstborn because a title came with security and other protections. However, they alleged that long before Archie was born, the palace made the decision that he would not be given one. Meghan told Winfrey that while she was pregnant, she was purportedly informed that the family intended to break royal protocol by denying Archie his title. She added there was no explanation as to why, and that she was troubled by the implications of the decision. It was the idea of our son not being safe, and also the idea that the first member of colour in the family not being titled in the same way that other grandchildren would be. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children, Archie Harrison and Lilibet Lily Diana, may never receive royal titles. Jonathan Sacerdoti has said it wouldn't be particularly relevant for the young royals to be referred to as HRH, now that King Charles III sits on the throne. Jonathan said, "I wouldn't expect them to be given the HRH styling, not because of any falling out, but because I don't think it would be particularly relevant to their lives. I think that Meghan and Harry made it quite clear, even before they left as working royal family members, that they wanted their children, or at that time their child, Archie, to have a sort of protection from the less attractive side of being in the royal family." He added that it would be strange if Harry and Meghan pressed for their children to have their HRH titles after their parents had stepped away from royal duties. And I think given that their aim, and one of the biggest factors in the decisions that they made since then, it would actually seem strange for them to want to try to style their children that way. He cited, "Princess Anne is a good example of a royal who didn't want her children to be encumbered by titles when they were born." The Queen's only daughter decided that her children, Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips, would not be styled HRH when they were born, saying it was probably easier for them. "I think that shows that there are two sides to having these honours and stylings and privileges," said Jonathan, "and I think it's natural for the parents to want perhaps to protect their children if it's not that necessary."